Can Dthang save near drill? Should I'll just answer right here? No. I mean, near drill is like it's near drill. Like one person can't save near drill. Can Dthang even save Bronx drill? No. Too many people locked up. The whole like I feel like everybody turning a blind eye on the Bronx, and it's like if bodies ain't dropping in the streets, motherfuckers not rapping about that shit, and they not making fire music, that's just gonna die out. Cause that's what made the Bronx drill like so fire. The whole J Rip, Rod G shit. You feel me? People cared about that shit in 2021. And it was good music being made. Now everybody wrapped up. You feel me? People ain't dying, I guess. That's what all people care about. That's all TikTokers be caring about. But there's still some people still around. But
What's the
Dthang
vibes,
by
y'all?
himself
I'm
can't
back
know.
with another video. And today, I wanted to talk on a topic that's been
But I ain't
going
gonna lie, when he come home, was that the 8th of January? I don't know what way he's gonna go. I don't know if he's gonna go the route of, hey, go back to On the Radar, drop a freestyle part 2 and don't diss no deads, or he keeps it quiet for a month and quietly drops a first day out track. There's like so many ways he could go, but then it's like the biggest thing, like I think everybody's waiting on Dthang to talk on is just the E-Dot shit. Cause everybody's seen that jail bus video of him saying he smoking on whatever, but people just want to hear like his whole thoughts on like the past 2 years. He hasn't been able to say shit for real.
around for the past
By
week
so
or
dropping
so.
out? Come on,
And
bro.
it's that Dthang can be expected to be released from prison
You know what I
by
mean.
as early as the beginning of early next year, January. Now, the reason I wanted to talk about this was because, well, it's been a lot of talk that this man will be the one to save current New York drill. I'll read off a few comments made by fans from different social media platforms. This one comes from someone on Reddit,
Nah,
and
Reddit.
they say that either Dthang will be the next big star out of the Bronx, or he'll fall off like Busy Banks.
Damn.
That's heavy right there. The Busy Banks comparison, and saying he'll be the next star out of the Bronx. One he definitely will be if he moves smart and plays his cards right, but Dthang is right up there with K-Flock when it comes to big Bronx names, and his fan base is still there. Once he gets
I just feel like K-Flock and Dthang are definitely the best to come out the Bronx, but like we gotta talk about levels, bro. This man K-Flock got fucking 50 million views on like 3 different tracks. And it's like Dthang got like 33 million on him and Bando and T-Dot shit. But it's like, bro, there's definitely levels to this shit. And you feel me? K-Flock got signed, fucking was trending #1 on YouTube, trending on YouTube, whatever it is. Bro, he was just in the lane of his own for real. For K-Flock. But I don't know. He hasn't dropped shit for real. He dropped that shit with Shy G. That shit wasn't good for real. He dropped the shit off the Coke Boys album, the audios and shit. Dropped the shit with French and T-Dot. But it's like it's really been quiet for him. He need to come home and do some shit. Like he really need to just like I just don't know how he's gonna fit in like the dark Jersey drill beats, the regular Jersey drill beats. Like it was just a different time when he was out. Like it was just sample drill. Like I really hope he just like taps back into that sample drill and just doesn't change up much. Cause that's another thing why Bronx drill fell off. It's cause it's like everybody lost their sound. Well, what made the Bronx so different was the sample beats. And just the way the drill beats was hitting. They was hitting different than the Brooklyn drill beats. And it was just like a whole bunch of young kids with they heads cut off in the street. Like it was just going crazy. And it's like people love the story behind the music.
out and gets back to dropping music, everyone's gonna be tuned in and paying attention to what's next. All he has to do is really drop music, and he's stamped. If you
Nah, on God, if he just dropped music, he's not. No, bro, he does not have a name like that. Like, no, like that man. Who's on the same level as Dthang in 2021? B-Love. B-Love still got his deal, so he still get 500 a million. But, bro, it's different when you haven't uploaded a song by yourself and haven't had your freedom for 2 years. It's different.
ask me,
That man B-Love been dropping music for the past 2 years.
he's already a star, but if you ask others, they may say not yet or not consider him.
He a star in the New York drill, but like K-Flock was a star in the industry, a young star in the making.
3. This next one comes from someone on Instagram. They say that Dthang could possibly snatch the ball from 4-1 and put it back in the court of Bronx drill. I mean, 4-1 has been on fire, and if
I'll
you
see
look
it.
at the Bronx drill scene right now no one can really compete. But I definitely don't think for one will lose attention. Because Dthang has been snapped for a while now and in that amount of time.
Yeah, he
For
playing
one
catch up.
has accomplished a lot and solidified their name in drill. They simply aren't going anywhere. Do I think Bronx drill will be back in a whole well no. A great amount of the people who were around last time Dthang was free are incarcerated. A bunch of new characters. Some names who are free who were around don't take rap serious.
And I feel like another thing with Bronx drill, it's like I feel like no one's trying to put their mans on. Like, you see Dougie now, you feel me, dropping with Reef and JJ and shit. But, come on, bro. Like, I don't really fuck with their music all like that. Not to say y'all shouldn't or y'all don't. But it's like, bro, like, that's what made, like, that's just like a New York drill, like, stamp. You gotta have, like, there's hit songs every year that drop with 2 or 3 people on that track. And they all going crazy. You feel me? The Sweepers done it this year. Fucking... I can't even say Doodle and Bloody been doing it because, I mean, Doodle be trying to put people on, but I'm saying 2 or 3 people on a track is supposed to be mandatory for New York drill. Not mandatory, not every track, but like I only really see Kenzo doing that shit. Kenzo's the only one that really be, it just be him, TG, and fucking some other person, or just him and 2 other people from his block, and he stay doing that shit. And you don't get the respect you deserve because that's what Bronx drill was so like known for, bro. Like this man Shy K was dropping songs with fucking 30 and fucking CJ Goon. Like that's his automatic hit.
And most will not get paid.
And it's like that shit happened in Brooklyn, and then fucking Tutu started going to Atlanta, ain't dropping nothing. 5Yo got out the hood, left JD there. You feel me? That shit wasn't happening no more. And then it's like Bronx came in with a new sound, dissing deads every track, saying names, and then 2 or 3 people on a track and made hits off them samples.
Any attention till once this man returns. This last one comes from someone on Instagram. And they say that Dthang is going to bring the best out of everyone once he returns.
Like,
and
best out of who, bro? Yushis and Shajis? Who else is from his side? Like, he's gonna have Ewu in the studio? Like, bro, everybody else is locked up right now, bro. Like,
this I can slightly agree with.
He gonna have Reem and 6 on the track together?
I
like,
feel
no disrespect to them. They got they good verses and shit, but come on, bro. They ain't no one like out here.
Like to names he's going to bring the best out is Cortland's
Kenzo
finest,
B?
Shy K and B Love. These
Yes.
are 2 artists who are names you can put on the Bronx drill Mount Rushmore. To artists who were around last time Dthang was home, to artists who are 1 out of 4 of Dthang's favorite rapper, Ops, and to artists who, if you ask me, did not have a really great year when it comes to music. If Dthang drops a hard crazy fire song on a regular drill beat, or sample beat dissing EK, or Love hopefully,
Sample.
that can finally wake up the old EK, that everyone's been hoping this year would come back, and be Love is
Hope
one
so.
of the best when it comes to responses to disses.
Facts.
Dthang relighting the fire in his beef with both of them can bring some much needed energy to both of these artists.
If we're talking about New York drill, you can't pick 4 artists just in general. Like, it's just so hard. There's too many different levels to this shit. Like, I feel like old BK drill, Rowdy, Bobby, Curly Sad, Bambino. New age Brooklyn drill, like the UK drill beats, Tutu, Chef, Pop, and who else did I have? It's either 5Yo or Sleepy, whichever one you pick, and then it's like Bronx drill, it's K-Fly, Dthang, EK and Love. Yeah. EK and Love. And then for Harlem, it's E-Dot. Damn, that's just, I don't even want to do that shit because I don't be fucking with the sweepers all like that, so I can't even say that. But I'm saying there's different like levels to this.
Will we
shit,
see
timelines.
Dthang doing more features? This is something I'm looking very forward to. If you look at Dthang's career, he doesn't really have a lot of features outside of our PT rappers and drillies. When Dthang comes home, if he locks in and gets back to work, I think it's best he locks in. in with features.
But mostly, yeah.
Considering that, as I said earlier, the ones he did do features with,
They were his
or
songs.
was around 24/7 are incarcerated, who would he do features with, you ask? Well, I have a few names in mind.
Stunner.
Sweepers J5 would be a good feature. I know that the Sweepers and YGEZ have a connection, especially the
YGZ?
Sweepers and Shawgees. So maybe we could see them getting in contact and locking in. Another one I have in mind is Kenzo. B. I think this one will definitely happen considering that they're both under the same label. Signed to French Montana. Both
Are
from
they
our
actually
PT
signed?
and their best friends. Dthang definitely fucks with Kenzo's music, and if these two make a track, it's definitely touching 1 million. Another one I have in mind is Busy Banks. Bronx to Brooklyn, this could do a lot to
You know they got a
reignite
song? I remember that shit. It was like a leaked song.
that fire on Busy career he's been slept on since coming home. This is a long overdue collab that we could have been had, but the song got lost. At least that's what Busy had to say.
Talking about like the Dthang record too, and you was like, I don't really know if that where that
Did
is
it get
now.
leaked?
Yeah.
That's weird. I thought you don't have it.
Nah, I think I did have it, and I think I just never
You just never dropped it type.
I never saved it to my phone. It's actually his song. I just gave him a verse.
Yep, on the radar
Speaking
part two,
of
that's what
on
I'm
the
saying.
radar,
That's
one
his
thing
biggest
this
song by
man
himself.
has to do when he returns is coming back to On the Radar for a part 2. If you would have asked months ago, I would have said nah. He shouldn't make a part 2. It's like how movies are so good, but they make a second one and it flops. That's
Yeah.
how I thought it would be for Dthang if he comes home and
What
makes
changed?
a part 2. But as I look at it now, imagine him coming home and his first song, or
Yep.
Freestyle Back,
He can go
drops
anywhere.
on the same platform where
there's
he
a lot
got
of
his
ways
most
he can
viewed
go.
Dolo track, and is the most viewed solo freestyle on the Radar. After what he did on his first one, people are gonna tune in. That's it for the vid. Comment your thoughts. See you
Yeah, there's so many ways he can go about coming home and dropping music.
in the next one.